Hey guys, welcome and or welcome back to the channel. Today I actually wanted to show you something that I actually created and I am so excited about it, and it is what you see here. So I made divided tabs, okay? So they are cash envelopes. I think that this is my first time ever doing it, and they came out amazingly. I am really excited about it. What we're going to do today is we're going to actually change my wallet envelopes. I had previous ones, but my wallet doesn't fit the purse that I have, and so it's kind of like I don't ever take it anywhere with me. So I'm going to do a little bit of twerks so that I can make sure that I'm taking my wallet with me at all times. So I did a little, I guess like a little investment, because this is my purse. This is my purse that I take with me everywhere. Like it's like literally the size of my hand. It is so small, and they're all these pockets are so functional. But I got it at Walmart, I believe. I'll try to see if I can find it. But it is like, it comes in black and it comes in brown, and I got the brown and gold, and it is just like so convenient. It is so like light, but I mean with all the crap that I have in it, it is no longer light. But comparing it to my wallet, it does not fit inside the purse. So I have to take this with me, and I have it actually in my hand, which I don't like that part, because you know, whenever you like sling it around or put it down or whatever, like the stuff falls out, and that's why I don't really carry this around with me too much. Previously I had got some envelopes from Tiara, Simply Tea Plans. I'm sorry, I was like, what is her channel? I know her name is Tiara, but I was like, what is her channel name? Simply Tea Plans. I just never used the wallet because of this situation. So what I'm going to actually do is I would really like to use this, because whenever I was using my envelopes, I stayed in budget all the time. Like I never had any issues. I was like, okay, if it's not in I never grabbed my debit card, you know, that type of thing. So we're going to go back to getting, back on track, whatever. And I had to do something that was going to basically keep me motivated, and these envelopes are doing it for me. Okay. So, mind you, I said this was my first time actually doing it. And if y'all are new here, my name is Cassie J. I am a cash budgeter. I'm on a debt-free journey trying to get my life together. That's why I'm trying to get my envelopes and everything set up properly the way I need to. I don't do as much cash stuffing. I wasn't doing as much cash stuffing, but I was still paying debt electronically. I will still, keeping track of my expenses, whatever. And I am going to have a video coming out for my December and my January expenses at the end of January, so that I can do a check-in. But guys, I am so excited. I'm trying to get back into, cash budgeting and being able to put coins in my jar. I don't do that anymore because I'm not actually doing cash. And so I'm trying to do anything and everything that I physically possibly can to make sure that I'm staying on track. And this is, I believe, is going to help. However, there are some things that I would actually change about me making these, even though they look amazingly to me. Once I actually tell you the small little details, you might be like, oh, okay, that might be, that might be what needs to change before I can actually list them, if I list them. So with that being said, my channel has a lot of melanin envelopes, challenges, savings challenges, and I like to do planner and budget related and cash stuffing and savings challenges, stuff of that nature. But most of the things that I have are melanin. Like if I have like a dashboard, most of my dashboards for my binders all have a melanin inside or whatever, just because I just love having melanin women everywhere, if I'm being honest. So with that being said, every month I create a free savings challenge that is going to be linked in the description down below. Me and Cynthia, which is Cynthia Budgets, her channel will also be linked in the description down below. We create a savings challenge each month to share with the budgeting community, so that everybody can actually learn to be on a budget and save money and be on this financial freedom journey that we are on. So whenever we post or make things, we actually post them for free on the channel first. So if you are subscribed, you'll get the notification. We only post, we only give the freebie for 24 to 48 hours. And we never know when we're going to do the freebie because we just randomly be like, hey, let's do a freebie today. So before we actually post something in the shop, we will post it on the channel, and you'll be able to download it for free. We do not ship anything. It's only download that we do for free for 24 to 48 hours. Sometimes we do it in the community tab. Sometimes we actually do it in the video. So you have to be, aware of the post and have the notification bell on or whatever to get the video notification. So I'm actually going to put the picture right now. We're doing January right now, and January has a New Year's challenge that we actually reached out to 19 other women who are doing it with us as well. And so their channels will also be linked in the description down below. The freebie will also be linked in the description down below. And the link to our Etsy shop will also be linked in the description down below. Currently, right now, most of the physical things have actually been sold out. We have been doing crazy good with all of the things that we've been adding into the shop. We are trying to introduce a more customized things. We used to do customized envelopes before, and we haven't been doing it recently. So now we're kind of trying to put it back in there. So that's why I was like, let me go ahead and show these dividers. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be doing the tabs. I really like the fact that I'm able to do tabs now. I was thinking about it all day, and it intimidated me, like crazy intimidated me. So I was like, I don't know how to make an envelope with the tab. Like, it's gonna look DIY, and that's what I don't want. And the cutting, you have to use scissors whenever you go like the plastic around it or the laminate around this. And it was like, I tested this corner. I don't know if you can actually see, but I tested the corner with the round edge, and it like cut it too close or way past the black line. So I was like, I don't like that part. And then whenever you cut it, it's like you have to make this part like rounder. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. Like, I really wanted it to go up and then, curve. I don't know. There's just like small things that I was kind of like not feeling it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use these until I can figure out how to perfect them. And then whenever I perfect them, I'll just go ahead and swap them out. But I'm still going to use the same images. I'm still going to do the same categories. Everything is just, I'm just going to figure out little details on how to fix them. So the categories that I have is gas, groceries, household, work, business, and miscellaneous. So another thing that I was thinking is whenever you actually open it, I feel like using paper to laminate this top right here, it's too flimsy, because you could feel the comparison, because the back is what I use cardstock. So the back is cardstock and the front is paper. So it's like you could feel the how loose it is or how not tight it is. I don't know. So my decision is I'm either going to use 5 mil or I'm going to use a thicker paper, right? But whenever I started thinking about it, I was thinking I might as well just use another laminate on the inside, so that whenever I cut this, I'm not cutting right along the edge of the paper. I would have that little clear lip that would make the envelope last longer so to make it not rip. So I'm going to try it again and see how it feels. And I'm not going to do like the ink or anything like that. I'm just going to do like a paper and, the tab, no category, and just, make them and see how it comes out just doing that way. And then I realized that I would actually like this entire envelope. Whenever I make envelopes, even though the money fits well, the money fits really well in here. And I'm trying to grab that dollar. All right, so it fits. It fits in here. There's no, there's room around the entire thing. It fits. But my old envelope, or my envelopes that I make, are a little bit bigger. I don't know if you can actually see. But my envelopes are a little bit bigger. They have that clear lip, which is like the top part of the dollar is how big the envelope is, and I still have all that room. Because I feel like if I stuff it with money, I have all this extra room in here to stuff that money. And even though I'm not supposed to have all this money in here, if I'm going to be realistic, I need my envelopes to be bigger. So the envelopes that I make are 3.5 by 7 or 7 by 3.5. and that is the size that I want these to be. This one right here is 6x3. It is so small compared to the envelopes that we make, that we always make. So I want it to be the 3.5x7, just a little bit bigger. The tab, I'm gonna have to figure it out, because right now I have it at 0.5, 2 by 0.5. Yeah, so this was 2 and this is 0.5. So I definitely want it to be a little bit bigger. I wanted it to fit. So yeah, I don't know. My idea is just those small things. I don't like the fact that the paper shifted a little bit. You could see the little white at the back whenever we were laminating, but it was because I was just, I don't know if I was paying attention or not, but I think I was trying to focus on too many at one time, because I was able to put 3 in one laminate sheet then, you know, versus 2. And the hole punch, the holes, they fit, they were perfect in here. So what I'm thinking is I can make these as just dashboards, because a lot of people actually use just dashboards. They don't use envelopes, right? So if I make these this size, some people don't have it with the hole punch at the bottom, and some people want them at the hole punch at the bottom. This is printed on there. It is not vellum. Nothing is vellum. Everything is printed. So I can actually make these as dashboards and then have them customized so I can print them off on cardstock. And I think that I might actually go heavier than 110 pounds, because the 110 pounds is kind of like flimsy. I would like it to make it thicker. If I do 110, I would laminate it with 5 mil and see if it actually makes it a little bit thicker. And my thing is laminating cardstock, sometimes it will bubble because it's just been sitting there for so long. The cardstock paper it doesn't stick for some reason. So like it will just like bubble up, and I don't want it to bubble. So I don't know what I'm gonna actually do on that, but I'm willing to test it out. And then as for selling them, I don't know if I will. Like the cutting of it, whenever I had to cut this right here, I had to get the X-Acto knife and trim it, and I was so scared that it was going to cut the tab off all the way. I was having a moment. And then whenever I had to like use the scissors to get all the way up into here, you could see was this one the one? There was one where I had, no, this ain't the one, but there was one I had cut into the tab, and I was like, no. And it was, I don't know, like cutting around it with the scissors. I need to go back to kindergarten definitely, because like it's like corner here, it's like this, and then that down. It's not even around, like it. Yo, like when I say it's so awesome to know that I'm able to make it, but the little bitty things is the ones that I wouldn't want to sell this and it look like this whenever somebody receives it. So I already have a list going of things that I would actually change. The weight of the paper, I just used the 24-pound paper, and I think I would use either 28 or 32-pound paper. The cardstock was fine in the back. I might actually use this cardstock in the front to make it thicker. Laminating it is fine, whatever. The sides, I would probably make this, the little plastic, the little lip of it on the side, I would probably make that a little bit thicker. But to me, I feel like it worked out. The tabs, I would have to figure out how to cut it. Definitely figure out how to cut. I probably have to use my X-Acto knife, like to just go around the edge, whatever, possibly, or just leave them square. I would honestly, like this, the corners, leave the, round the paper, but the actual laminate is what drives me nuts. I don't even know if you can actually see. Possibly, maybe not. I don't know. And then also, I don't know, it feels too flimsy to me. I would definitely do some changes first. So when I was actually thinking of making these a listing, I have been considering having members, doing a member subscription where if I have things like this, you can only get them if you are my member on YouTube. And so that, it wouldn't be like 50,000 orders coming through, but it would be something that I would, offer to the members. But I don't know if I plan on doing that, because I don't plan on making envelopes every month, so maybe I should do it on the Etsy thing and just have it to where I can make only so many at one time once I perfect them. dashboards or something like that. But I am thinking about doing members. I am trying to do 3 tiers. And it's more than likely going to be where you have access to savings challenges that I'm not putting in the Etsy shop. And like dashboards that I make, or stuff like that. I was thinking about mailing out physical things, but at the same time I would prefer not to mail out physical things, only because of how the shipping has been, and over the holidays is the worst. So I don't want it to just be that one time that I send something and you don't get your items, and now I'm making it all over again. So I was also thinking about having digital. I was thinking about doing things like digital, so that you can just download them and have free access to it. But a lot of people don't have a printer, and so they don't have a computer, or they are just wanting something physical because they don't have the time to make stuff. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I am actually definitely thinking about the membership tiers, but we are going to be swapping out the envelopes in the binder. All right. So this information right here, somebody had asked me, it's my student loans. AES is student loans, and I just have it to where I make sure that I'm sending put my paperwork and everything to them. And I was actually going to take this out because I forgot I was going to do a dashboard, but we'll just take all these out. So the categories that I had before were gas, and I actually wrote the letters on here. She did the gray, and it had like a peach color on top, and it was so cute. But I can't see for some reason. I think it's because I'm getting old, and I don't wear my glasses like I'm supposed to, so I can't see whenever I'm out. And so I went ahead and just wrote over it. I wrote gas, work, dine out, and miscellaneous. So dine out, which I'm kind of sad about. I don't really eat out as much. After the surgery, I can't really, like, I went to Panda Express. I got a bowl, like a really small bowl with the fried rice and the chicken or whatever, and I am able to eat the chicken and the rice no problem. But it was like seconds later, I'm like full. So I was like, I can't even enjoy the rice. Like if I go, I probably would need to just get the egg roll. All right, so we're gonna have gas, and then groceries, household, work, business, and miscellaneous. So I like that when it's closed, this is how how close it will be to, the edge. I really like that. And when it lays flat, I am in love with Harry Potter. I love Ahsoka Tano from Star Wars or Star Clones, and Harry Potter, like the Hogwarts world. And I have a supervisor who actually knows that I'm in love with them, and so she made these for me. And they're just pins, and these are like really rubbery. They're not like erasers, but there's like really rubbery things. She always makes me Harry Potter items. I got the other set of Harry Potter pins that I can't even take out right now. And she has a TikTok, and I'll leave her TikTok linked in the description down below. But she always makes these pins, whatever. She made this right here, this little zip, that little clip. And she also makes keychains, and I just always grab like the Harry Potter or the coffee themed. She did Rip from Yellowstone, and I just love that man. I just love his character, girl. Just saying. But yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and I guess end the video now. Don't forget the freebie. Don't forget checking out All 20 Women. Don't forget that to subscribe, like this video, and let me know what you think of these cash envelopes, because I definitely want to know what your opinion is of them. I was actually really excited to do this. So thank y'all so much for joining me. I really do appreciate y'all being here. I just basically talked the entire time about these envelopes. They're so amazing. Y'all stay blessed, stay beautiful, and stay safe. Bye, guys.